Last time on Alien RPG, the crew are asked to go to the Palmyra gas giant system to see what happened to the unresponsive UNCSS Typhoon. They found the ship adrift on a course from the one moon Arzu and headed to the other moon, Azizo. The ship is radiated, and pilot Andy Dudgeon, our pilot, his sister was the only PDT transmitting, and her life signs were very weak. The crew made an away team and went to explore. They found 2 working androids that seemed to be affected by the radiation, and they were malfunctioning and attacked the crew. After that, they also found at the bottom deck of the ship, it was infested with that alien growth of spores and vines that Seja called a proto-hive. Andy's sister Alice was barricaded in engineering. After prying open the door, they found her close to death, scorched and withered. And now we continue. Duchess, can you help her? Is she dying? Anybody?
Can I take a look at her?
Sure, medical aid roll.
We have a kit if that'll help, but yeah.
Oh, I'm not very good at this.
I'll take a look at her.
One might almost say I'm bad at it.
Whoever wants to.
I love the idea of Alouette just being like, ooh, an opportunity to test humans. Now, how does
It
this
hurt when I
work?
poked the wound.
Does this hurt?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody got a reasonable
Yes.
medical aid roll?
Yeah, does anybody else want to step in and be like,
I've got like
she
a
doesn't know what she's doing?
like 5.
Definitely better than me.
Like,
5 sounds lovely.
Seja,
okay.
yeah, I guess I don't want to roll if I don't have to, but Seja has, well, she's got 0.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to help, I'll take it, but
We have to have at least 1 in the skill to help, correct?
I can help.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
last roll.
I think that's why I took the 1, is just so I could help.
just to help, that's fair.
Okay, good, 'cause I don't have any to help.
Medical's a good one just to be able to try and help.
Yeah.
Cool. And I have, let me see. I have a personal med kit. Would that help if, like, I don't know, other than just for her being down?
Question. Is she broken?
Yeah, she's
I guess-
broken. She's near death,
Yeah.
Okay.
is what you can gather.
So do I need a successful roll to help? Is that how it works again?
It's a medical aid roll with a -2,
With a -2?
but you're gaining +1 help. And
Oh yeah, you don't have to roll anything, Coyote. You're
No, okay.
Yeah. You just give her a +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's nice of you.
So it's going to be a -1 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's alright.
Okay.
All right.
That 1 success.
She's got burns all over her body. She's radiated deep inside. She's frothing at the mouth. You managed to stabilize her, but she's still unconscious. And she'd probably need to be carried out of the ship and taken to a proper med pod on the main ship.
All right.
Ellen, are those burns? Are they from fire or are those radiation burns?
I'm gonna guess they're radiation, but if the if the GM would like to correct me,
Radiation, yes.
radiation. Yeah.
Ugh.
All right.
I do not like that. We can run from fire, not so much radiation.
Not quite. Yeah, so much. I
This is-
mean, she's stable for now, but we gotta get her out of here.
So she's gonna be okay?
If we can get her back, yeah.
Perhaps Dodge could take her back to the ship.
Yeah, sure
Yeah,
thing.
do you two want to go back now? Get her in one of the med bays on the ship.
Sure thing,
There
I'll take
was
her back.
there was spare suit, correct? I believe we grabbed spare suit. From-
Yeah, there's a whole. You got to do a whole spacewalk back.
Yeah, we'll pass by the suits on the way back anyway, right?
All right.
Yeah, for to save time for the way back, I'm just gonna say you can get back for free because you got the rope, and we're gonna say a Coyote's thing where you could just lock yourself in there, right, with the clip, and
Sure.
go over.
Right.
Makes sense.
Dudge is like, well, I've seen there's spacesuits in the airlock room. I've seen them. I'll put her in
Okay.
one.
Can
have-
we radio back to the ship
Question.
that they're coming back?
Give me a contact roll minus 1 for the weak radiation.
Seja, would you mind radioing back?
I don't want to talk to Tam.
That actually sounds very true.
That's true form.
Honest.
Why don't you talk
Maybe
to him?
maybe you could
honest
get a hold of Blair.
I can't deal with him now. I'm really in a bad mood.
All right. Who else has contact? I got a little.
One.
Yeah, I have 1 total of 5.
Yep, that beats me.
All right.
That's better than me.
Krasimir is good at strong things, not so much
Right.
this muscle.
Fair enough. Can you help me with the this button always gets stuck. Would you mind?
Yes.
Oh, I can help actually with this.
Cool.
Can we do 1 or 2 people helping? I can't remember. Are we allowed to
I think
do
it's
2?
one.
I think it's up.
You could have up to 3 people helping as long as
Oh yeah.
it
Oh, hey.
can be done. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
what are you doing? Like
So-
enhancing the signal with all your comms units? Like
Yes, you see, if you click them together at the right time and you blow in this section, is better signal.
Like getting an old N64 cartridge.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Full on
exactly.
N64 style.
Alright, so
Okay.
+2 -1.
Oof.
Do we want to push that, gang?
Yeah, that feels like pushable.
Sure.
Yeah, that feels pretty pushable.
It is time to
Okay.
Worth it.
Okay, and you get 10. He comes on the line.
Hey Tan, we've recovered Dudge's sister. She's pretty badly banged up. She's gonna need spend some time in the med bay. We're gonna send her and Dudge back over. So be expecting them in a few minutes here, hopefully.
So what's wrong with her?
She's got some real bad radiation burns. Mostly is what it is.
You sure that's it?
She locked herself in the engine control room. Did I notice anything else?
She's not bringing back any of those alien creatures, is she?
Oh, that's a real good point. Not that we can tell. She had a very thick door that we had to really work to get open in between her and them.
Well, okay, bring her back, but make sure she's quarantined.
Yeah, we'll do. Proper protocol and whatnot.
Yes, make sure you have the masks that don't have anything connected to them, if possible. And we will bring her in.
Alright.
Well, good job. We've tried to find out some information on what went wrong.
Yeah, that's our next stop. Thanks, Tan. Over and out.
So nice, Dan.
Yeah.
Dan's turned it around.
One can only hope. Alright. Well, do we feel like we need to do anything else in this room, or are we kind of headed up to retrieve the black box kind of situation?
I think if I remember right, Seja told us that those gross black lumps they feed on radiation. Yes.
That's very true. Do we want to try to turn off or fix wherever the radiation's
Yeah,
coming from
if
so
we
that they'll
can.
stop?
Has anybody
Okay.
got any heavy machinery skills?
That's my jam.
That's your
Yes.
jam. I thought you were
The
like
robot.
I thought you were like a fist fighter.
Well, I got lots of strength and
He
well, that's a
contains
heavy
both
machinery.
fluids. I can help with the heavy machinery roll.
All right.
Okay.
As can I. Krasimir is strong.
Okay, roll it up.
Is it a straight roll or is there a
Straight-
negative to that?
Straight roll just to find out what's going on.
+2 for the helps.
Sure.
Sure is the best response.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Shit, that was a lot
I
of dice.
gave a
man.
lot of dice.
Seriously.
You see that the reactor is active, but it's not running at full capacity, and its radiation protections have been deactivated. They can be restored with a heavy machinery roll and a shift of work. You realize that if you fire the ship's engines before that, then the radiation will increase to strong radiation because right now it's weak. If you decide to use its FTL drive, it would be extreme radiation before you fix that. You're checking the engineer logs, and you show that Alice deliberately removed the safety protocols and flooded the ship with extreme radiation for 10 minutes before turning it down to weak radiation before she ended up passing out.
Yeah, I'll pass this on to the rest of the crew.
Yeah, and
What
I'm
could
gonna
this
tell
mean?
Rudge to be a little careful with her as he gets back, as she wakes up or something, because we don't know, what kind of state she's in. So
Hold on.
just be
I
careful. She might be real fragile.
hate to do this, but is that? I kind of like look at Dudge and like wait till it looks like he's too focused on his sister to be like, and lower my voice and just like, is there chance she's compromised? Part of this the cult you dealt with on Forest Planet. What were they? Something about the mother or the child. Worship these gross bug boys. Seja Yabra.
This is something we should consider.
Yeah, it is something we should consider.
Like,
I mean, we don't know what happened here. She could have activated it for a different reason.
It's true.
And it was just an unfortunate. Maybe she thought it would kill the things.
Well, that's a good point.
But we should be cautious either way.
And Omega, there is some power in this station, correct?
Yes, it's on a low power.
Okay, and this ship is basically a mirror of our ship.
Yes.
Okay. Perhaps we take her to Metapod on this ship first.
The weak
Yeah,
radiation will
definitely.
be all over the ship, just so you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
risk
a
to
little-
us, but
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, and I'm a little worried about the fact that we know there's stuff on this ship.
it's true.
So
It's true.
we're endangering ourselves too the longer we stay here,
It's true. I just is concerned about what if she infected or.
I know. But on our ship, we can keep a close eye on her.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Is there? No, there's no way to like check without like a metapod or something to see if she has like any foreign bodies in her. Correct?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, we have to take care of this human. So I guess, Dudge, are you able to carry her?
Yeah, you do what you gotta do here. I'll take her back.
Okay, I guess we should probably escort him at least across the bridge. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. And perhaps since we are losing one of our away team, we could ask for a replacement.
This is good. Is good. Maybe Flare Boy will come. I've been really craving coffee.
So you gonna ask Tan for a replacement?
Yeah, see if you'd send over
Yeah,
Blair,
sure.
since we're sending his
Yeah.
pallet back.
Yeah, but I mean the bridge is in that direction anyway, so
Okay.
Yes.
So you can't handle it
yeah,
yourself?
We'll walk with Dudge and we'll.
You need Blair?
No,
Need lazy Blair?
I mean we.
Probably sleeping again? Yeah, sure, I'll get him up off his ass. I'll make him go.
Yeah, I
no
just
problem
feel
with
like he
that.
should pull his own weight.
Cold-blooded.
I thought Tan and him were buddies.
I know, right? Damn.
yeah,
Tan.
geez.
blood
We're
Yeah.
friends.
Blood brothers.
That last.
Never trust us to
We
feel
You guys
it
are
off.
blood brothers. Killed together.
Golly.
You forgot about that.
He forgot about that. It was yesterday.
He lost that paperwork.
In the game, yeah,
He's
like months
locked
ago.
in now.
Real
It's
life.
a different Tan. Tan is your friend off shift.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh no, actually, didn't Tan run away? Well, did he like leave me to die?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did.
Yeah, we're not cool about it.
I think things have maybe soured a little bit.
Much like why Warhead Candy, but in reverse.
Yes.
Okay,
Let me
so
die. Crazy.
you
Alright.
guys,
I'm
you guys
sticking
head back to.
Yep.
Okay, so that would be over here. Let's see, he's
Come.
gone.
Oh, that works.
All right.
Transported.
And U.S. U.S. Court him out the airlock, and you welcome Blair in.
His greetings.
Hey guys.
Hey Blair, how's it going?
You know, just nursing a pretty bad hangover. You know,
Yeah.
ever since I killed that guy, I drink a lot. And I don't know how to handle my emotions. It's been a really tough time.
Is good. Drink make you stronger. And Krasimir like slaps his back.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Is that something you've thought about talking to Lakota about, maybe?
Yeah, probably a good idea. I think I should probably.
I mean, I feel like it would just help him earn it, or her Lakota. It would help Lakota earn their paycheck. So
This is what she is there for.
I think you're right.
yeah.
Thanks, guys. You guys will always be my friend. Except Tan.
Yeah. We're here for you, buddy. Tan, not so much, but that's all right. We'll get through it.
And Seja's like, Wild, I think we should look through the ship. Where should we go? The bridge, maybe?
I think that's maybe the best course of action. Yeah.
Yes, this would be a good place to begin.
To the bridge it is.
To the bridge.
All right.
You walk to the bridge, and who's gonna open the door?
I'll open it.
Okay, you open the door, walk in, and Seja starts to get dizzy.
Uh-oh.
Seja, are you okay?
She starts getting delusional. She's remembering that feeling as you look into this room. You see that
Oh,
she's like,
there's things here.
those are the perfected. You see all these dead. They appear to be the children of two divines. You can tell by
fuck,
their
I was right.
tattoos.
No.
And there's two of those tall. They look like those black aliens that you've seen,
Okay.
but these ones are taller, bigger, and they're shinier and they're silver, and they seem more humanoid. And they're sitting in two chairs that are pointed right at you. Seja, she takes a stress and rolls a panic roll.
We all take stress?
Yeah, everybody takes a stress. Actually, Seja's gonna take 2. And you're all taking a stress too, but Seja's rolling panic.
Huh?
She's okay.
Nicely done, Seisha. Way to hold it together.
Seja, those are perfect. And she faints and passes out to the ground.
Oh shit.
Do they do they look alive?
They're not moving. They're just sitting there.
And they haven't seemingly reacted to our entrance, as far as we can tell.
No.
I think we should consider sending another comms to Tan to quarantine Dudge's sister immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, let's I would also love to get Seja out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Alouette just turns and looks quizzically at everyone else, like, what's going on?
This is a good question, really.
Yeah, I don't know either quite what's going on.
Yeah, this sounds like the cult Seja has talked about in the past that she has survived.
Yeah.
And I believe the rest of the crew, prior to our awakening, if you will, Alouette, survived on another planet. The tall silver monstrosities look familiar, but I do not like how big they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think these things can be good news.
It would seem advisable we leave and attack from distance.
It's a good policy. Casimir slowly raises his incinerator unit, like kind of unstraps that, and just has it at the ready. It's like, I know we're supposed to recover Black Box, but really tempted just to light the entire room on fire as we walk out.
You know, I'm really tempted to let you. I feel like whatever happened here, I don't know that it's worth knowing the details so much as burning it to the ground. Alouette, do you think you can pick Seja up and get her kind of
Yeah.
out of here, and I'll kind of
Just like one-handed, and just picks her
holster my
up,
gun
throws
as
her over her
well.
shoulder.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we think it's time to make our escape? Yeah.
See.
All right.
Slowly start backing up out of this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, this has happened too many times for us not to be extra cautious.
Yeah. Just someone get Seja to just get out of here.
Yeah, I scoop
Yeah,
up Seja and start walking back with her.
Alouette and Seja get out. Yeah.
And you walk out of the room?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Should I torch it or no?
Yes. As I'm leaving the door, I'm like, yes.
I mean, do we
I
have
would not
like
upset
a,
if we do not need to.
how-
Are they? They're not advancing on us or anything. They're
That's
just
also very true.
They haven't
they're just
done
sitting
anything.
chill.
Yeah,
I had a point
they're
too.
staring at you with those
Hey, just do whatever you want.
eyeless faces that just seem to pierce your soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever
Yeah.
you're feeling at the moment. I'll support you as I'm like leaving the door. I'll just support.
But they're not.
How-
You haven't seen a move. No.
Okay. How sturdy is the door between this room and the hallway?
Airlock.
Like, if there was a hole blown in this room or something, like, would it affect the rest of the ship?
Like an grenade or like something like that. Explosion wouldn't go through the airlock. No.
Okay.
It's all airlocks.
Alright. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, I say we keep backing out, and if we have something explosive that we can put through the door right before we close it, I say we do so.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can decompress this section of the ship, maybe. You know, just...
I do not have my RPG is at the bottom of a deep lake, so unfortunately I do not have an explosive.
Well, I am Blair's player, so if there's a
Yeah. Actually, Blair, this is. What if these things are not alive and we are overreacting? I'm not saying that we assume that's the case, but they can't be that smart. These things are basically animals. What if we throw a flare at one of them and slam airlock shut?
I think, regardless of if it's alive or not, I would like to torch it.
This is good policy, honestly.
Yeah, I would like that personally.
All right.
I'm gonna take Seja out of the room.
Yes, once Seja has left the room, I step forward, but not too far. I want to be close to the exit. Raise incinerator, target the first one, this one over in the navigation chair, and just let loose a blast of burning promethium.
What's the range of that flamethrower?
Medium.
Oh, it's medium. Okay. you're
Yeah.
able to hit it. Okay, roll a close combat. Or whatever it is, range combat.
Oh boy. Oh, Hachi Machi. That was not what I had hoped for. I don't think I
That's
have
pushable.
Push it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna push it. Let's push that bad boy. Oh well.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good
Yeah,
for pushing.
alright.
Panic.
Okay. So
Nerves of steel.
Do you have nerves of steel?
I do have nerves of steel. So my 3
I
stress is
said.
basically 1. So that's for 7. So I should still be good, I think. But
Yeah. It still happens, at least.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I forget what 7 is. Hold on. 7 is nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of everybody is 1. So it's just
goes up 1.
just you in the room, right? So
Yeah, I think everyone else has
Okay.
gone out. So I go up an additional 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
and then
anybody outside the door is not getting one?
No, because you're not witnessing this, and so yeah, you just flame the room, and flames
Yeah.
just go everywhere. That's charring all the consoles and everything like that. Smoke and everything's blackened. Some of the bodies are burning. You could see that they're burning. You could smell it in the air, and it stinks.
perfect. Do these perfected, as Seja said, do they react to them catching on fire?
They didn't move at all.
Excellent. I take the time because I panicked, so I empty the fuel on one of my 2 cylinders. I, unclasp the one completely spent fuel on my incinerator and reload it so it's ready. And I kind of bang on the door, like, everything is burning and nothing is moving. I think we might be okay.
Okay. All right. I don't like this.
Nope.
Sure.
Where's Black Box supposed to be? I mean, hopefully we might have time to recover it before all gets melted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, do we know where the black box would be?
Yeah. Fuck,
It would-
I mean, I'll go in hell.
Yeah, it would be stored underneath the captain's chair.
Oh, right next to where they're. Okay. Right here, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the captain's
Makes
console.
sense.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right.
Okay.
Is
right
that
in
a
the middle,
contact
under the
to
chair.
retrieve?
Well, you can either try to take it out or you can try to read it.
Okay.
I think we just take
take
it
it.
and run.
Yeah, try and just grab it and run.
Kresimir feels pretty confident. I've just torched this whole room.
I'll go
I'm
in.
I'm walking forward. Got my flamer ready, but I get up to the captain's console and start like keeping an eye on these things. But again, like they're on fire and not moving, and these bodies are crisping. So I feel okay about this. The other aliens we ran into hated the fire, so on the in the cave.
I'm
Or
gonna
anything
take
to do with fire.
Overwatch as he's doing this. I don't trust it.
And then I guess if they are not moving, I'm gonna go up to this console and I guess crouch down and try to disconnect this black box.
Okay, it would be a contact roll.
Oh boy. Well, that's okay. Kresimir can do this. Is totally fine.
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
Kresimir.
And as you're doing it, you see that the one on the left, you see movement there.
Okay.
As it's-
Okay. Excellent. I would like to use one of my Comtech successes as a stunt, and the cigarette that is either lit or lit at all times in Kresimir, like hanging from his mouth. He uses like one of the sparks while playing out the black box to light it. So now he just has like his smoking cigarette, and it's very cool.
Yeah. Okay.
But I noticed that it moved.
Yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Blair Alouette, if either of you have ranged weapons, it would be very nice if you could join Howlin in overwatching as I prepare to leave this room.
Yep.
I've got nothing like for range.
Archer, you've got fists of fury at range.
Yeah.
Okay,
And a
okay.
big old
Blair,
wrench.
Blair, how about you?
Yes. I will take out Overwatch with my Blair's flares.
Oh boy. Okay, it's good.
Alright.
It's totally fine. Right.
Supporting.
It's great.
I finished disconnecting this black box. Put it, in my backpack. Kind of slowly stand up, knees creaking and popping, and while staring at the one that moved, slowly start to back away with my flamethrower raised.
Okay. And as you're backing away, you see it move again, and then you hear as the thing slides off and falls to the ground.
Oh. Kresimir, I had Kresimir. He got me very good. He's dead.
Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Should we take one of these things back? He's dead. Is that something we do?
It's not what we were asked to do.
That's a fair point.
We only get paid for the job we're doing.
That's a good point. There is no bonus. As far as we know, there's no bonus, right?
There is no bonus. Can we talk about the bonus situation?
Can we talk about the bonus situation? You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't. From what I have seen of what those things can do to bodies, I don't. Even dead. No, thank you.
Even dead.
Yeah, let's get the fuck here.
Yeah.
Whoever is our best at the doorway mechanics, perhaps the sealing door and locking would be good.
I like that.
Good policy,
that.
just in case.
Yeah. That's.
Can I
that's
seal it with
probably
my torch?
Oh, hell yeah!
the old
Yeah.
mechanical seal.
Heavy machinery roll +1.
Go to a power roll too.
Oh yeah. I think if you click the torch, it might auto roll it, but I don't know if that's true.
So also there is a way to turn off the radiation from the engine. It takes a shift though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we leave now, we're just kind of like those things are just going to continue to grow, right? I mean, we don't really have a way to blow the whole ship out of the sky, do we? I mean, our ship doesn't really have any offensive capabilities.
That's a very good point.
Is there a way we could initiate like a self-destruct on this ship before we seal off the door?
Sedge's gonna roll stamina.
Okay. No?
She panics.
Wait, is she awake?
I was like, can she even panic if she's not awake?
I think that was the wake up, maybe.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was the
know.
wake up. 4 plus
okay.
3, 7. So she gains another stress. So she's trying to wake up.
I think doesn't she
Does
have
she
the?
Does she have nerves of steel?
Let me see.
I'm not really sure if you can gain stress while you're sleeping.
Oh, she does have it. So what's that?
I
So
guess
it would be
maybe
just
she's-
plus
So that
one,
makes that a
it's
5.
Yeah.
So 6. She's got 3 stress.
There you go.
So yeah, she gains a stress, right? But
Well,
what? What were you saying? Go ahead.
Nerves of
it
steel is
six,
-2.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
minus
minus-
2. It's minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she said 5.
Mhm.
No stress for Seisha.
Yeah, I never read the
But
talents.
she's also.
I'll let you guys
good
surprise
surprise
me.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Keep you on your toes.
so Seja, well, she got a success, so she wakes up. What happened? Where are we?
We're in the hallway. We torched those fuckers and have shut the door. It seems like they were dead, though. And now we're trying to decide how we're going to deal with the rest of the ship, because the radiation is still running, which means those proto-halves are going to keep growing until something stops them. So we're talking about trying to initiate a self-destruct sequence or something before we leave.
How did you kill the perfected?
We didn't. It seemed like they were dead. I don't want to question it too much.
Okay. So
If not, the fire.
she takes out her little computer and she starts typing and calculating, looking at her data. After a few moments, she pauses and, according to my calculation, at the rate of the mass of the protohive down in the sea deck, and the rate of growth, from my previous knowledge, I would say this would overrun the ship within one shift, 6 hours.
Overrun.
Okay. So do we want to go back in there and try to do some sort of self-destruct and then get the hell out of Dodge? I don't
Yeah.
think we can just leave this floating in space.
Nah, 'cause somebody else will come by and, you know.
Probably.
Yes, we should. We should get rid of it.
She nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I mean, yeah, I would love to do that, but I don't think we can. Can we? I don't think we can do that from our ship.
Can't blow
Is
it.
it 10 might be opposed to this?
And actually, Tan can hear you.
Of course he can. He's always listening.
Because your cons
Yeah.
are still open, right? So, you know, the company would probably want to research that alien life. I do not agree with destroying the ship.
Well, that's really funny because you're not here to do anything about it, are you?
Got him.
And Seja's like, fuck you, Tan. You don't know those things. We're gonna destroy this ship. And Tan's like, Seja, you have to trust me. I'm your superior officer. Trust me.
We've never trusted.
Just because you're our boss doesn't mean we have to trust you.
Tan, you don't know shit. We have to destroy this ship. You could court-martial me or do whatever. The ship must be destroyed.
Oh, let's not get worried away. Don't worry, Tan. Everything under control. We have to make sure the ship stabilizes. Okay, goodbye. And I hang up our comms.
Fuck that guy.
And I go, we are going to destroy the ship, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
You would have to go back to engineering.
I figured
We couldn't do it from the bridge.
that we just sealed.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Well, I was saying before we sealed
Yeah, I
it
hadn't
was when I was
seen
trying
it
to initiate.
Oh, you hadn't sealed it yet. I'm sorry. I thought you rolled
No,
to seal
I did the power roll, but I hadn't done the.
Oh, okay. You hadn't done the heavy
machinery
machinery.
roll.
The actual
yet.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Cool. Sick.
I guess
Yeah,
you
is there a
could
way
go
to
for
like
the bridge.
override the or to like have the
You-
reactor? Like,
You would need a Comtech roll to get the controls working, and then heavy machine roll to know the codes of the ship to be able to do that.
just do it.
All right. Well, let's at least try it. I
Uh,
feel like in all of us, and with Seja awake now.
side question. You said Seja has like a PDAT or some sort of like personal computer, right? Is she able to access this black box and like give it a quick read? Is that like something within her power as a scientist?
Yeah, PDAT's actually a personal data transmitter. It's sort of.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But she probably
Gotcha.
has. She probably what you're thinking of. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
She's got a Segan system diagnostic device.
Maybe.
Maybe the PDAT does something else.
No, I think you're right. The PDOT is the like the personal like homing beacon transmitter kind of thing. But maybe the diagnostic device. I mean, that seems
Yeah,
kind
that
of
sounds.
apt for a black
Valid.
box, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so she'll try that. So the PDAT would give her, or the... Oh, here it is. Active. Gives her a plus 200 contact.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah.
So she's gonna roll it now.
That one's cocky. It doesn't count.
Okay, so she... Stress dice, roll, panic. 6 plus 1, 7. So she gains a stress.
Mine. Is that still minus in the nervous steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, she's got 3 stress.
Well, this is actually a Comtech roll. Let me check that. That's different. Comtech
Oh, yeah.
panic's different.
Oh, I forgot you. Yeah.
Oh, they don't count now.
Custom.
Cursing. You let out stream of curses in desperation. All friendly PCs with short range increase stress by 1. Fucking damn. Fucking machine. Fucking
Sounds like Seja.
Just checks out.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
fucking tan. Always fucking stress me out.
Fucking. Was just
I think I got it.
Cheers to that.
And so she succeeds in finding out what's on the black box. And you basically get that according to the data that the captain logged and the engine data of the ship's movement, the crew, just to make it simple, the crew came to the gas giant, was scanning the gas giant itself at first, then proceeded to go to the cold moon, Arzu, which was next out, and they were boarded by creatures, alien creatures, and the ship was taken over. 2 lifeboats left. One went down to Arzu, and another one went to Azizu, according to that. Alice Dudge, was last left on the ship, and she decided to try to destroy these invaders, which was the Perfected and the Sisters of the Two Divines, by flooding the ship with extreme radiation. She succeeded, but she hurt herself at the same time too. But the radiation caused the proto-hive spores that were orbiting around the system to latch onto the ship and to grow and prosper on the ship.
Okay. All right.
And you
And
could,
if you do that, if you don't.
the latest sensor data states that you're picking up a signal of one of the life pods on a nearby moon, Azizo, and a really fainter signal on the faraway moon which you came from, Arzu, from the other life pod.
So our rescue mission just got more complicated.
Yeah, just a tad. All right. Yeah. Let's get back in there. Let's initiate the self-destruct sequence if we can.
You wish
And then it
for
seems
me
like
to
we got
seal
our
up
work
still?
cut out for us.
Yeah, if we're going to do it from the comm deck, I guess don't seal it. The thing was dead, right? So I guess hey Seja, yes, radiation. Put that in the books. Apparently that is what killed these beasties.
Yeah, and help the others flourish.
Yeah,
It's
well,
good to know them.
yeah, one for one. You know, take one, leave one.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
So is that
Everybody
yes?
ready?
You want me to seal it?
I think we're gonna attempt to set it off from in there now.
yeah.
Oh, we
Okay.
can do it from there?
Yeah.
Yes.
You need a
It was either
contact
from
and then a heavy
engineering or
machinery.
from there.
Oh, okay.
Contact to get the systems back online and connected, because of the low power, those systems went down, and then heavy machinery for the codes, for the engineering codes, to be able to do that.
All right. Can we have Seja roll that contact?
Seriously, that is her jam.
I would be pleased to help.
Okay. Okay, so Sesha's gonna roll contact. She's got 4 stress though. I don't want to be anywhere near those things. Oh. Okay.
Okay. So we need a good roll, a good stress roll.
Me too. You should be fine.
5 plus
And
2,
another 7.
7.
So-
So what
Well,
was
same
that? Was
thing.
Same thing. So
7.
she
Okay.
The cursing.
all PCs in
Yeah.
short range gain stress by 1.
Oh
Cool.
They all gain a
Oh
stress.
boy.
Fucking.
It's starting to rack up, the boys and girls.
Stress is good, everybody. Don't worry about it.
It's good stress.
Stress is good.
Yes.
Stress for the win.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Stress gets us places.
I'm sorry I'm getting mad, but fuck. There you go.
No, hey, it's
I did
okay.
it.
You weren't expecting to see those things again. You're still, helping the cause. All right.
Great job, Pedro.
The power's
Well-
on.
Good job, Blair. I think it's kind of your wheelhouse from here,
Or was it Alouette? I thought it was our
or Alouette
Yeah.
for heavy machinery.
I mean, I can help. I have heavy machinery, so I
There we
could give
go.
a little
Well,
11.
Alouette doesn't have the stress, also, but she also can't push it.
True.
Ooh.
I'll help anyway. Gives the
Ooh.
extra.
I can also
that.
help with heavy machinery.
As can
So-
I.
Yeah.
That's all of
We'll
us.
see.
We
We'll
all
see.
we all go hand in hand. We all just touch
Friendship. I shouldn't say that before we actually
the
make
power
the
of
roll.
friendship.
Whoa! All those dice,
Only
one success.
Yes.
The power of friendship.
Oh my
Power of
god.
friendship compels you.
Was that 17 rolls? One success.
Nice.
Well,
Alright.
you should have seen the Walking Dead game. The new player in the last Walking Dead.
Oh
episode.
yeah.
He's just first session in The Walking Dead, and he's in the beginning of the first scene, and he rolls. All in all, he ended up rolling 30 dice and not one success.
Oh my god.
So that-
30 dice with 0 sixes.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
crazy.
wild.
That's amazing.
Mm.
So
Does Walking Dead use the same system?
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah, except the zombies and the fighting's different, but everything
Okay.
else is the same.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright, well.
One
get
thing
the
I should
hell
point
out
out
of
there,
here.
just for the Walking Dead odds, every time you roll like a stress, right? It usually means a walker comes out at you. So instead of like panicking,
Oh.
a walker comes out at you. You got to try to kill it or whatever, right? Usually it's that.
Oh,
That
sure.
would cause a panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, that brings a whole new problem to the stress cascade, huh?
So stress is not good in that game.
It's a zombie
No.
cascade.
No such thing as good stress.
No.
There's always good stress, David.
So,
It means you roll more dice.
so the numbers count
Get more
down.
dice.
3,
Oh,
2,
fuck.
Let's fucking
1,
go.
and then all of a sudden the alarms kick off, and then you hear the.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at it.
Everybody speed up. Everybody refill your air.
Seju's like, oh shit! I set the timer for 30 seconds.
What?
Asia, how dare you?
We should do
such a thing.
Good thing we were already all in our EV suits.
Good thing we were already all suited up and we all had full air.
We did actually specify when we got here that we all refilled
That we
our
filled
air.
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably, we also would all have put on our helmets the minute we were like, okay, we're finishing entering the codes. Like, we need to be ready to go.
Yes,
All right.
the maximum gets set for 30 seconds.
Right.
My God.
Let's hook these carabiners and get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say that you managed to get to the bridge of your ship.
Yay.
Got no flare here. In the distance, you pull the ship away. In the distance, you hear
We did it, everyone.
explodes, and all those dreaded aliens with them. Tan's like, that could have been worth a lot of money. Wayland Yutani would have gave us millions for that.
No, they would not have.
He
Also-
just like, ready to say.
Yeah,
He's like, all right.
Would have gave me millions.
Yeah, that sounds much more along the lines. But Dan, you can trust me as a former member of UPP Armed Forces. We did everything we could to make sure everything was okay, but he's bad. Bad engine compartment, fuel lines crossed, too much radiation, go boom. He's very technical.
Well, so what'd you find out? Where?
So, First of all, we're keeping. We have we have Alice Dudge in quarantine. Yeah.
Yes, and I want total 24-hour security on her. Surveillance.
Absolutely no. We should keep that. We should for a while. So those things apparently boarded their ship, along with the cultists that have been helping those fuckers, and there were 2 laugh boats that were sent off, one to each of the moons. We're still getting a signal from them, but I mean, I'm definitely a little bit worried about, you know, if any of those people could have been infected in the meantime, right? From that time when the aliens had boarded the ship and they departed, it seemed like there was a little overlap. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I believe you are correct. Also, something to consider, and it could be my understanding, but that protohive came from some sort of spore in the air when it arrived. Yes.
in the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really should take a close look at Dudge's sister and make sure she is not carrying any kind of foreign bodies in her lungs or something like that.
Carrying some extra.
Any extra baggage beyond the given psychological ones.
And Dudge challenges you. So what if you find something? What are you gonna do to her?
Well,
We're gonna do everything we can, but we also need to prioritize it not spreading to any of the crew on this ship.
very well said.
I wish I had, you know, that there was just a way to say everything's gonna be fine, but much like earlier when we were setting out to go find her, right? We're not gonna be any help to her if we don't help ourselves first.
I'll tell you this. You're not killing her over my dead body.
I'm not worried about us killing her. I'm worried about there being something, you know, latched onto her that's gonna kill her. And then kill all of us.
Yes, for her own safety, proper quarantine must be abided by.
We're gonna do everything we can for her, Dudge. We already got her back. Right? She's stable now. She's in the med bay. Alright? This is way better, right, than she was on that ship in that radiation. So things are looking up. We've helped her a little bit already. We just gotta get the rest of the way.
Perhaps you did take a shift off. I'm sure Blair can fly ship while you pull your thoughts together.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, very well. I'll go watch my sister through the window then. I'll let you know
Hey,
if
what
she
Right,
wakes
man.
up.
Why don't you get rest first? She'll be here when you wake up. Go back to cabin. Get some sleep first before you put yourself through that.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll all watch her and we'll come wake you up, alright, if she wakes up.
As soon as he leaves, I turn to Alouette and like, any way you can lock his door so he can't get out?
Yes, this is possible.
I was gonna say, I was gonna turn to you and be like, so we're gonna kill her. That's gonna happen, right, guys?
Look, I don't want to kill this poor woman, but I also don't want to be Colony. So I am a bit worried about what Dudge might do if he even suspects not the best for his sister.
We must prepare
Right.
for this as a possibility.
I'm also a little worried. I think we should keep a very close eye on him and whatever interactions he he has with her. I think we keep a very intense lockdown on the quarantine bay. And I think we make sure that someone who isn't Dudge is there all the time. And maybe we get Lakota to A, talk to him, and B, slip him a little something.
It's good
Mellowed out.
Yes.
Maybe.
The opposite of no sleep. Whatever is all sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good plan, a good course of action.
Yes. Dan, surely you agree.
Yes.
And so Tan speaks up. So what about the 2 lifeboats?
Oh shit, Tan been here the whole time.
Well, of course we have to go check on them. They are our comrades, are they not?
Well, that is our mission.
Yes, we
there we
must
go.
investigate.
But it sounds like it's very dangerous if more of those aliens are on board. But maybe they're safe down there on the moon.
They could have got out in time. We owe them the at least the investigation. We will be cautious. Eh?
Yeah.
He has to be safer
mean-
than that ship.
That's true. I will say though, if if there are some alien specimen down there, maybe if you wanted to go down and retrieve some, you could tag along.
It's a good point. We all know that this only benefit the corporate officer. There's not a lot of incentive for lowly grunts to get.
Well,
Right.
I think I had enough adventure doing your jobs. But I think for this mission, I'll just be staying on the ship.
Okay.
As the lazy tailor would say, suit yourself.
It's good.
Thank you.
All right, is that where we're going?
I did not get it.
It's okay.
We can talk about it later if it's bothering you, Alouette.
Upload dad
why was-
protocol.
Why would not?
That's like
consider
Andy from
something?
Romulus.
Yeah. Why would he not shoot Sailor? All right, let's.
Yeah, and I'll talk to Lakota about Dudge maybe, unless Tan, you would like to do that.
Yeah, Tan, make yourself useful.
All right, I'll go get Lakota and
Manager Kirk.
see what I can do about Dutch, because we're going to need our pilot back. But for now, one of you has to make a landing on that moon.
Yeah, we got it. We're fine.
Players.
We definitely have time to relieve some stress before that, right?
Yeah. How long?
definitely.
How long is it going to take us to get us there?
Just a little bit of stress.
It's the closest moon's not too far away. Won't take you long at all.
A shift work or left?
Oh, say about a shift to land on the moon, to get there and land. Yeah.
I can get there in half the time.
And
what we,
I need a.
Tad's like,
Or twice as long.
Seja, I could trust you. I know you don't like me, but you have the bridge. Don't let me regret this.
Absalon's gonna be screaming at home when she finds out she could have
Yeah.
had control of the bridge if she was able
like-
to make it tonight.
She's like, "Fuck you, Tan. Fuck you."
that sounds right though. That feels
That sounds
accurate.
about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Fuck
he
you
goes,
very. I think is what she might say.
Yeah.
"Okay, so
Alouette was going to ask Seja if she could repair some of her injuries.
Ooh.
Need contact to do that in a shift of time. Would she be able to do that while working the bridge?
some of your injuries."
Yeah. Yeah,
so
for
you need contact for that, right?
for the synthetics repairs, they need a shift of work and a contact role to is required to repair lost hit points and critical injuries.
Okay. Yeah, Alouette. Yeah, sure. We're gonna need you, so I will help you. Who's gonna pilot the ship and take us to Azizo.
Who has piloting?
That's Blair's. Blair's
Yeah.
There he is.
the man.
Here. Sorry.
And
Yeah,
Blair,
I got. Yeah.
and
Let's
Mike,
make this work.
I found out too, like, if you have more light on your face, it kind of helps from the camera blurring you out.
Oh yeah.
I think
like,
it's the lack
okay.
of light it does that. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that.
I couldn't. I don't know if it's just because of this camera or whatever. Like sometimes I'm like, I look at myself, I'm like, I'm just a blurry mess. I'm trying
Or
to
it's
get it back.
or it's a
Like,
dirty lens. One of the
could
other.
be. Yeah. I mean, I got the little lens cover and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll figure it out. So am I
Okay.
rolling a piloting here?
Well, first Sej's gonna take Alouette to the
Oh yeah, it's good.
engineering room, and she's gonna roll Comtech.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, that'll do.
4. That probably heals your rate up. Yeah,
Yep.
you see, I worked on androids before, and
I have read in your file you do not care for androids, so I appreciate your efforts.
yeah, well, I killed many, so I know their insides out, in and out. Just so you know.
Oh.
And so what the stress roll? I forget. So 6 hours. You think that's enough time for all the stress? Anybody know that rule up by the top of their head?
I think crap, what is it? So the order of times are shift is the longest, then there is what's the next two? So turn is the shortest, and what's the one that's in between?
Oh, I just have this pulled up.
Turn is 10 minutes. And there's a round which is
Oh.
like D&D round, like 10
Turn.
seconds. And then there's the shift.
Current shift.
I feel like it's one turn is what it takes to relieve one stress, if I remember.
For every full turn, 5 to 10 minutes spent resting in a safe area can reduce by 1 point.
There we go.
So
So if
So
we're
we would
spending
need-
So everybody's stress is going to
Yeah,
be
you'll-
all gone.
yeah, it won't
Yeah.
it'll only take like
if we're
40
spending a whole
minutes.
shift on the
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah.
40 minutes on the safe spot.
I'll be right back. Okay, so now you guys, Blair takes control of the con. And Seja is healing Alouette.
Mhm.
Repairing.
I'm gonna go just watch over Alice and the whole the quarantine situation if everybody else is otherwise engaged.
I will join you, please.
Alright.
I'm curious to see what her condition is and make sure that Dodge does not make an
Do
unexpected
anything
arrival.
rash. Yeah, agreed. Alright.
Okay, so Blair, you start taking the ship. You can see the planet in view.
All right. I'll let everybody know that I'm coming up on it.
It's a moon, actually.
All right.
Okay.
Azizo, you're scanning the moon, and you see it's got a 7,000 kilometer diameter. The atmosphere is breathable. It's a wet world. It's mostly ocean with scattered islands. Its day length is only 4 hours. Its gravity is half a G. Its climate's temperate. Its sky is dust laden, which I don't understand because it's an ocean world.
What's the dustland?
Dust laden?
Oh,
So-
dust laden.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a little odd.
An ocean world with a dust laden sky.
Yeah. So orbital period from the gas giant is 13 days. The planet personality seems welcoming, so it looks pleasant to the eyes. It's like, wow, this is a beautiful world to see. Nice change from all those dreaded moonscape planets.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get a warm welcome. Um, speaking of, is there any way to reach out to with comms before we land to try to see if we can make contact?
Great question.
Would
Yeah.
we be able to reach the laugh boat situation?
For communications, you're guessing probably once you hit inside the atmosphere, you'd be able to do that.
Oh, alright, okay. I feel like that's more warning than none, so.
Yeah. He's pretty reasonable and all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you keep heading towards the planet. You down in the medical bay looking at Alice. She's still unresponsive. The med pod's trying to automatically heal her, and it's just dishing out information that she looks like she will be stabilized. Detect no foreign life inside her, but she has 70% chance of survival.
Okay. Alright, that's something.
Better than I would have honestly expected.
Yeah, I mean, with the way our luck's gone.
So the ship starts shaking now. There's no inertia dampeners on this ship. And you know you're hitting the atmosphere. You see flames outside the windows as you start to enter the atmosphere. Now it's coming into view. It's a beautiful world. Like you said in the scans, it's mostly water with archipelago like islands all around. And the signal's coming from right around here. The signal, the communication signal is stronger now. You might be able to communicate.
Yeah, let's who would like to try to ping out to our comrades that are stranded? Ooh, side note, do we know how many days they've been stranded based on like black box information and stuff like that? Do we know how long since they ejected?
That's a really good question.
I mean, it can be roughly like, are we talking like a day or two,
10
a
days.
month, 10 days? Oh, wow, okay, reasonable. Like, okay, it's not like it's been 2 months and we should expect like, ooh.
No, not that long.
They
landed
might have
somewhere.
started eating each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
Alright.
they didn't communicate. They have to you have to communicate on a regular basis. So, and you're near the area. You're the closest ship, so they sent you to go there first before
Gotcha.
the real rescue ships come.
Cool.
Sure. Alright.
I'll forgive then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be a comm-tech role to
Yeah, it would be
connect with them.
it would be a contact roll. Yes.
Alright. I mean, I'm happy to do it or to help somebody do it. If Sesh is still manning the bridge, I'm happy to strong arm her into doing it.
She's like, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm working on Alouette.
Oh, okay.
Unless
yeah,
you want to
no.
let me take 2 health off.
No,
Just, like,
that's
half
fair.
fix
You
it.
can keep working. Have your quality time with Alouette. We'll be all right.
That panel needs shut. You can't leave that open.
She knows what she's doing, I'm sure. Yeah,
Just
all
don't
right.
let anyone see my
I'll.
wires.
In that case, I can make the Comtech roll unless anybody else feels like it. Alright.
You can get anybody helping.
Sounds like I'm busy.
Yeah. It'd be,
I am helping. I keep
Helping.
forgetting that I have.
Only
I
you
have-
could
much
help.
like, yeah. And I should have probably put this in. As Coyote suggested, a 1 in med to help, but I put 1 in Comtech to help. 'Cause I'm not
Okay.
good at Comtech. I guess. I like walk up to the panel as you're like dialing into the right code and just give it the old like bonds, like bang it once to be like, is this helping?
Yeah, totally.
Connects the wires to the router. Did it help?
Apparently it does.
Yeah, at first it's not working, then he comes over, gives it a bang.
Yeah.
There we go.
Light cigarette. Random spark.
Right.
you get you manage to connect with her, and a woman comes on screen. She looks like she's inside of the lifeboat. It's pretty dark. Seems like sunlight's coming through a window. And I say, "Oh my God, Selvetsky Island, that's you."
Hi, yeah, that's us. We heard you had stopped communicating. We came to see what your situation was, and I'm guessing I'm talking with half of the remnants of the I forget what the ship name was, the Titan or something. Out of character.
Yeah.
What was that name?
Yep.
Hold on, I got it right here. It is the Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Close.
Had the T right.
Taff.
Yeah, you this is one of the pods from the Typhoon, is that correct?
Yes, I'm Ann Bowers.
And Bowers.
I'm here with
My name's Holland Carey.
Owen. It's so nice to see you. So
Yeah.
glad to see a friendly face. It has been nice. It's been a hell of a 10 days. Carson and Gideon, they're injured in a crash, so I'm basically all by myself trying to care to them and survive. They're pretty badly hurt. I just sedated them to try to stabilize them, but they might not last that much longer.
All right. Well, we're on our way. We do have space in our med bay, and we certainly have resources to help aid their recovery. I do have to ask, you all, to my understanding, your ship was you escaped from being boarded by hostile, potentially alien life forms. Is that correct?
Yes, nasty creatures, but there are humans with them. They call themselves the Children, and I don't know that it wasn't. Those creatures are horrible to look at, and I don't know why they're friendly to those humans. Maybe they bred them or something, but we tried to escape because they're trying to kill us. So, 3 of us left in this lifeboat. My husband, he went on the other lifeboat with some crew. And have you heard from him? Have you heard from the other lifeboat? My husband,
we know
all right?
that they still are sending a signal. We were closer to you all. We came to your signal first, but we'll pick you up and we'll go over there. All right?
Okay, but I don't think you won't be able to land Solovitsky on this island. It's kind of small, and I'm surrounded by this gnarly vegetation that keeps encroaching and getting closer to us. And inside this vegetation are these giant insect-like creatures with razor teeth. They've been pretty.
Okay.
They haven't attacked us or anything, but they look threatening, and every day I look, they get closer and closer to us. So time is of the essence. If you can somehow land nearby and save us.
All right. Okay. All right. Whew. Do we? Who? All right. Let me consult with our pilot. Hey, Blair.
Yeah.
What are the chances of us doing? You know how when you've got like a helicopter medevac where you don't even like land fully, you just kind of lower like a stretcher? What are the chances of us pulling one of those?
Would say about 8 8 dice chance.
Okay. Mhm.
What are the percent?
Alright.
8.
80. 80%. Yeah. I was gonna try to come up with a number like as close to
That's,
8.
that's not an 8 out of 10. That's an 8%. Okay.
Yeah. 8%.
Does that number increase if we get Dudge, or is that just a static for this ship? 8%.
Yeah. I mean, is there another? I guess the question is, can someone help? Is there another piloting seat or?
Didn't we have like an away ship, like a little shuttle or something?
Oh, that's
You
another
got-
good question.
You got
Oh, true,
tractors.
yeah.
You got tractors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like
Oh.
they're you got 2 Dahotai tractors that are they're ambitious, so they could actually go on water. Yeah, they go on land, they go on methane, they
Oh,
could travel on
they're in-
methane too, liquid methane.
Ooh.
That's
All
great.
right.
But that's what
Okay.
you have.
Shit.
So yeah, we could drop those bad boys in there.
Yeah,
Yep.
can we fucking
Throw us in there and just drop it.
Oh, yeah.
How do we get? Well, then, yeah. The
So-
question is how we get the tractor back on the ship.
Yeah, you're
Let's not think that far ahead.
Get the tractors down there. That's all the important part.
That's the answer.
Let's get us down there and
Figure it
then
out
we'll figure
later.
out how to get home.
Beam me up.
well, there are large enough islands around the area that you could land a ship on with a piloting role.
Mm-hmm.
But
And then drive over from there.
yeah, I guess you could use the Dahodi tractors to travel from there if you wanted to. But I see what Helen's saying, like to hover over and try to think. But the thing is that there's like there's force of the jet engines coming down, like sort of like a helicopter, and you got to try and hover there while you're lowering. I guess that
Yeah.
might work, but it might be difficult. It probably will be really difficult to do that, especially to take dead people, like or people that are really hurt and they can't maneuver on their own.
And with that grandmother in the. You can see that one.
So it's worth.
We're
You
trying to
could
get-
try it, but it's an option. But
Yes,
I'm
okay.
just saying it would be a lot more difficult than trying to land on an island and maybe taking those tractors across the water. Maybe 2 options.
Okay.
They tried to get that old lady out of the hiking or whatever, and she was spinning.
Oh.
Oh,
She sued like the rescue company because like those.
Uh,
Yeah, it was a helicopter, and then she was up, and she's literally in the. I don't know what do you call it, the stretcher thing, and it's just
Yeah.
spinning like this. Yeah.
Blair, how far away is nearest island for us to land on? How long would it be for us to get to this second island?
I mean, from where we are, not long. Quick. Yeah.
It might be the safer option if they are 2 out of 3 are truly incapacitated, plus a hostile vegetation and or flora and fauna, if you will. If we
Yeah, I guess the
land
question is, are we?
nearby and come over?
Yeah, I guess are we far enough? If the closest island is it far enough, like close enough that we can drop the tractors in and get over there to like pick up people?
The closest one that you think you're going to land the ship on would be 15 kilometers away.
And what's the range on the tractors?
Oh, they're good. More than enough fuel to.
More than enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, way more than enough.
That shouldn't be too bad. I mean, realistically,
Yeah.
what, it take us an hour or 2 to get there?
Yeah.
Depending on how fast these tractors move in the water?
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like the other benefit to the tractors is that they're big and intimidating enough that maybe they'll keep some of
Us.
the wildlife away.
That's a good point.
I hope
I-
anyway.
I, Lethal Deli Meats here. I do have to say, as having read and watched The Ruins at one point in my life, the idea that the vegetation is encroaching on them is absolutely horrifying. More than the bugs. Bugs, bad. Vegetation, very scary. Plants should not move quickly. Back to character.
Alright, wonderful. I will get back on the comm and let Ann Bowers, was that?
Yes.
Alright, I will let her know of our impending, like, hey, we're gonna land 15 kilometers, we'll be heading to your direction from this bearing, expect us in about so many hours. Yeah. All that.
Well, thank you. You gave me some hope because I was just ready to die here on this. It's a beautiful world, but those plants and those bugs aren't that beautiful.
Well, we'll do everything we can to reunite you with your husband. To get you out of here.
Okay, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
You know,
Bye-bye.
back a couple hours.
Anio.
Bye-bye
Yeah.
now. Do we have a medic on this ship? I forget. I know Lakota is like our like psychological help. Do we have like a specific like medical doctor on the on our ship?
No, Emily died.
Oh shit.
You got the mechanic, Lakota. She got medical.
Yeah.
She's got medical. I say Lakota.
Okay,
She got
a
medical
little bit.
too with the empathy 5. So that's 7
Okay.
dice.
All right. I mean, like, she's our psychiatrist, so I guess she had to go through med school. So she's got some med. She's got some gen med. Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right. That's fine. We have enough. I was just wondering, like, if we were gonna solely rely on med pods, or if we did have a doctor in the NPC crew to like have them on board on the tractor, because we already know 2 people are like dying actively. But it sounds like that we'll just put these 2 on the tractor and get them back here as quickly as possible.
okay. So you're gonna try to pull a landing, or you want to try the hover, Alwyn's hover route idea? Hover over the place. And...
My vote's
We can park it close by.
Yeah, I think we land and unload the tractors. That's the safest
Yeah,
bit.
I like the hover, but I don't think with 2 of them being basically borderline dead, we'll be successful.
Alright.
That's my thought, at least. I mean,
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get closer to the islands.
oh shit,
Ooh,
very pretty.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Weird alien planet. It's so beautiful.
Mhm.
It just reminds you like of the primitive Earth, even though you've never seen the primitive Earth before. You're just feeling like this is what the primitive Earth must have looked like.
It's such a weird concept too, like you said with the description, where it's like this beautiful ocean world, but like to have like a dust-filled sky. Like I imagine that they mean that more in like the descriptive term as opposed to like scientific. So maybe it's not truly like dust, but just that it's like brown and hazy. I can I can visual I can comprehend that concept, that the atmosphere is just like this weird haziness more than dust on a non.
I could see it like just looking at this picture here. Maybe it's like pollen.
That's true.
It's like
Yeah.
windy and it's like pollen filled.
Yeah, maybe it's.
Oh,
less
you're
fun.
right, because there's a
Like you
ton of
have seasonal
vegetation.
allergies.
Oh, yeah,
You're-
God, hay fever nightmares.
Just watch Alien Covenant. Check that.
Oh
video.
yeah, fuck. Okay, fair point.
Okay, so this land here, even though you only see a piece of it, that's the biggest land right here. So Blair, you want to try and take her down on there?
Let's do it.
Need a piloting -1.
All right, hang on. Modifier by 1.
Oof.
Ah, dang it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay,
Got
so
it.
you take.
I'm gonna push that.
So you took away all your stress. You made you lose.
And immediately gained another from pushing this, right?
That's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah,
got it.
Hey.
I told you stress is good.
Damn, I never got damage on a ship before. You would have took D3 damage, and then I get to roll on the component damage, right?
That would've been cool.
I never rolled on because we never do spaceship combat, right?
It's such a
So-
TPK, like instant TPK,
Yeah.
and they crit.
Everyone's dead.
Ship
We'll
blows
read
up,
whole
you
new
die.
characters next week.
But it is cool. I do think it's interesting in Alien, certainly the whole like manning different positions. But
Yeah, but it seems so because it's like I don't know. You never see it in any of the.
yeah, it's very outside of.
Yeah, like it exists probably in the world, but you've never seen it in the show, in the shows or movies or anything. So
Yeah.
it would just feel weird.
It's got to be done at like miles away, most likely, right? Like
It's got it's
Probably-
gotta be.
they probably don't even see each other. They're just firing off in the distance, trusting computers to tell you where to shoot.
I even had the component damage chart on the ready.
I'm surprised you didn't
So much
shoehorn
face.
it in, honestly. It's like a way for you to just be like, and suddenly a sea monster came out.
Roll a D3.
It's all
Don't say
quiet
that.
now.
You could still do it while we're on the tractors.
Oh,
Just
Oh, he will.
right time.
Oh, you will.
The engines are off.
All right.
Everything's quiet. Nice and quiet. You haven't heard quiet in a long time, and it's quiet.
Okay.
We don't hear any waves. We don't hear anything.
Well, you're inside the ship.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Oh, let's get in the tractor.
yeah. Let's hop in
Yeah.
this bad boy and
Okay,
start
so
scooting.
just gonna get the tractors out. You open the airlocks, and the sound of life comes out.
You say this planet? Did you mention the atmosphere?
It's
It was
breathable.
breathable.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's your tractor.
Wonderful.
All right. Let's putter away.
Yeah, I would like to, before we leave, give Dudge an update on his sister. Just to be like, hey, scans didn't find anything. Don't move her, though. Please do not. Like, she's still being patched up. We still don't know if she's gonna, like, fully pull through. Just leave her where she is in the quarantine bay. And then talk to Lakota to be like, make sure he doesn't do anything fucking stupid. And I think that's it. I think that was my task list. So yeah, that's all. Just a couple pieces of advice.
I can't leave my sister. If she dies, and I'm not here with her, I'll never forgive myself. You have to go without
No, I
me.
know. I'm not saying you should come with us. Just telling you that chances are she'll pull through, but that you shouldn't move her from the quarantine bay. All right.
I won't move her. I promise.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let's get out of here.
Away we go.
And who's gonna be piloting this?
Get it, Blair, baby.
Blair.
do it.
Blair.
Blair's gonna be doing it.
This is a Blair featured
Kind of
episode.
awkward. Like you never ever done this before, so it's difficulty 1.
Oh, but I have. I show off a little bit.
No.
But I have.
Oh, but I have.
Oh, but I have.
Uno reverse.
So yeah, so you just start cruising right through, but it's 15 kilometers, so it's kind of like a long trip. So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it 3 rolls because you'll find out later. but so I'm just gonna say like 1, 3 rolls.
All right, we'll give it one more.
Push the roll. Yeah, baby.
Stress is good. Stress is great.
I feel like that first roll where you had 2 successes, like, I'm sure everyone's had this experience where, like, your like dad or whatever, you're on a road trip and like they just decide they're gonna drive with their knees and like eat a sandwich and drink a Coke at some point. You're like, this is insane. What are you doing?
But I'm gonna make it. Well, he had 2 successes, but it was difficulty 1, right?
Oh, okay.
But now,
Okay.
now he knows how to drive on here now.
Right.
So now he's good. So now each extra success will give 1 out of 3. So you get 3 successes, you'll be able to go all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, makes sense.
Cool.
So 1 more roll.
Well, that first piloting roll was
It was
2
difficulty 1.
successes, right?
It was he needed 2 successes for 1.
I needed 2 to be 1 success.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So yeah. So okay. So you get there.
So then-
and- okay. Well,
Out of curiosity, Omega, since he got 2 on his last one, so he passed the difficulty 1 on the initial 2.
he could save it.
Then he passed it. Yeah, okay, so he can carry 1 over for our return trip then.
Yes.
So he'll have like 1 success towards
Sure
the
will.
return. Dope.
And you get close to this island, and you could see the ship that it seemed to crash on a mountain, small mountain.
Oh, it's in like the middle of the island.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
And you could see that the plant life surrounding the ship.
Yeah, Krasimir's equipping his full oxygen suit. I will be putting the helmet on and everything. I don't. Yeah, I have bad allergies, and this place gives me the creeps. It's too nice.
Yeah, that's fair. Those do look that looks like a swarm of something. The tractor's like enclosed entirely.
Yes.
That's a good clarifying
Alright.
question, though.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna make sure all the windows are shut.
Yeah, I imagine because it's Wayland Yutani made, like, of course they're not power windows. They give us like the crank windows. From,
No,
like, the
oh.
1980s,
That's what I imagine, too.
You know, like, we're like,
Okay. I remember having my fair share of crank windows. Yep.
they all have like the ashtrays like that pop out on the side still.
Oh yeah. Perfect for Kresimir.
Yeah, it's great. He's perpetually ready to ash.
So you
Matt?
you park on the beach. You gonna get out?
Yeah, well,
Is there not a world in
Can't
which
we just drive up?
drive the tractor
Um,
up to the ship?
and
You kind of want to damage the environment, but
say Anne gets on the cons with you. You see her outside waving. She goes, "Be careful now. Those insects. If you disturb them, they seem to go into a frenzy. They'll all attack. Like, if you drive that tracker right through, you'll probably cause all the swarm to attack at once. Whereas you kind of walk softly, you might only get a few insects bite you."
what
They're,
if I light it all on fire?
You're gonna light fire? Sure.
No, I'm asking this woman like, hey, do you think are they afraid of fire? Have you had the campfire?
Oh, fire will kill them for sure.
Do we scorch our way there?
Just so you know, it's a swarm 4.
Oh, okay. So we think the swarm will still generate from fire. They wouldn't like. Okay.
Well, swarm
Yeah,
4,
okay.
basically a swarm size is 5 for every swarm, so it's 20 health it has. And it can only be
Shit,
damaged
okay.
by electrical and fire. So you would know this
Well-
based on your previous experience. Is Seja with you?
Yeah. We want her with us, right?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Unless
Also,
she had a good reason to stay back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it. It's up to
She's-
you. Your fate, because
Yeah.
I don't want Seja like getting mad because I
Yeah.
killed her.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's about to happen?
Yeah, right.
Right.
I'm gonna say she personally, and obviously a team vote, but like, she had the bridge. Seja's not gonna give up power
Yeah.
that easily. She's
That's-
on the bridge.
That's fair.
There's a distinct possibility that like Tam was like slipped like a sleeping pill, or his door suddenly locked unexpectedly, and she's still on the bridge.
Just a quiet mutiny, opposite of
Yeah.
quiet pudding.
She
Quiet
can be with us.
job.
She just can't die, right? So,
Right.
if anything, she needs
We all
more
stand on her
survival
back.
guilt.
Yeah, if anything, she needs more survival. Oh, that's savage, cutie.
That is actually kind of fun though.
All right, we all have to die this episode, right?
Add to the drama.
That's the plan. Let's all just. You know what? I'm gonna get out and I'm just gonna run straight through.
I'm gonna run into the bugs and say, "Why, Seja? Why?"
Why did you do this to me?
Sasha?
This is all your fault.
So Ed's like, I
Yeah.
think it's best if you get out and just walk. Or we're gonna have a swarm. Just think of a swarm of razor
Swarms are
teeth.
bad, yeah.
You look at these insects, you could see them. They're about like that long. They got
Oh,
wings
no.
on them, like a grasshopper,
Mm.
and they got these big metal teeth, like teeth that, like you've seen from those big black creatures. It's like everything looks the
Oh.
same around here.
All right, don't like that. All right. Well,
Well, yeah, let's
Let's-
walk very carefully and very quietly through the wildlife.
make like ballerina and tiptoe through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's up to you. You could try the tractor. Don't let me try to persuade you.
Oh no.
No. We don't
Just-
need to do that.
It's just the three of you there, or you want Seja there with you? Or four of you?
No, she's gonna stay back.
That'd be
Yeah.
four.
The four of us and Seja will stay back.
About the cat? Want the cat there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 The cat is here. The cat snuck aboard.
Yeah. Do we
Okay.
have a stretcher, or do
That's
they?
actually a great point.
Because we do need some way to carry these people. I mean, I'm sure Alouette can. Carry
Yeah, I
these
can
Yeah.
carry two
I
people.
feel like a stretcher would maybe be, I don't know,
Healthier.
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably a better way to transport them. Surely we don't. They have injuries that are incapacitating them. Like odds are, we don't want them slumped over someone's shoulder.
Yeah,
Like, it's
like
probably
a
like-
fireman's carry.
Yeah, it's probably a bad enough injury. We don't want them to be moved, jostled too much.
Mm-hmm.
But is that something in the either the escape pod or the tractor reasonably?
Stretchers? Sure, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure, you. I'd say you got some stretchers. You knew
Perfect.
that there was injured, so I would say that you would
Yeah.
load it up.
Excellent.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Well, let's grab those and head on.
Mhm.
Okay, who's gonna go first? You need a
I'm
mobility. You need a mobility roll with a -1 modification for the uneasy footing on this uneven terrain.
Okay.
All right.
Get it.
Cool.
Nope.
Oh.
And you can't push.
But you naughty.
Nope. I,
With
I'm
these,
gonna
with these
make a
things,
move.
they got metal teeth, so they could just bite right through your metal, man. Even though you're not really metal.
They got metal teeth.
Yeah.
What the
Seriously?
fuck?
So you disturb D3 insects.
Gonna be one.
One. One.
One.
One.
Yep.
The power
Let's
of
go.
group thing. The power of friendship.
We made that happen.
The power of friendship compels you.
Okay, one of the
It's
insects tries to bite you with 3 base dice.
This insect ain't got shit. Oh,
Gets-
it's a little shit.
Gets 1 damage.
roll.
Armor piercing.
I can roll my strength first.
Oh yeah. Punch this thing.
Oh, nice.
So I have resilient,
Ah,
which allows
Wow.
me to roll strength against any damage.
Okay.
nice. You just flex.
Yeah. I've invested hard in her durability.
Love it.
She's a real Johnny Bravo.
Honest.
Okay, so there's 3.
Got resilient and tough.
What did I say? How many? There's 1 insect, right? Okay.
Yeah, only one.
Yep.
The power of friendship compelled it.
That's right.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
so there's 1 insect around. If it gets to
If it gets to
if 6 more, then all the swarms attack. So you're at 1 insect right now. That's actively trying to bite you.
Dang.
we're at
Okay.
cool. We're at
Who's going next?
I'll go.
Oh, Blair, by all means.
Mm.
I don't like bugs.
You can't push either.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
don't roll panic like that. What would you get? You got 6
Oh.
plus 2? You don't got no
Yeah,
special
8.
roll, right? So 8.
No.
8 on mobility. Shakes. You're a shakier than used self. All further skill rolls on agility and strength are -1
Ooh.
until the scene's over.
Oh.
Oh god, so it's -2 to move through this.
Love when my
Yeah.
pilot has a negative agility.
yeah, I love that.
And
Love
D3
that. That's great.
and D3 insects.
Oh.
2 more, so we're at 3 insects total.
Halfway there. Don't want
And
that.
so you get 2 attacks at 3 base dice each, so at 6 dice.
Holy shit.
Nothing.
Not enough, baby.
Thank god, bro. I only have 3 health.
God, yeah, okay. Alright,
Who's next?
Casimir, you or me?
Alright, I will go. I have the flamethrower ready just in case.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
His mobility will be totally Jesus.
This will be totally pushable.
He is pushing the mobility of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And with my extra success, I'm a real gentleman, and after I step over the first undisturbed bug, I reach my arm back and go, hey, take my hand. Casimir will give you boost.
Alright.
Yeah, so I use the extra to give Halvin a success so she can get across, so we don't disturb any more of these fucking insects.
Jesus Christ.
And you all get across, but the number still stands. There's 3 insects just
Cool.
walking
Yeah.
around. Ah.
Oh, so we have a swarm.
You gotta head
We have to
back.
get back.
They're looking around.
Okay.
They're, it's sort of like, just think of bees. You got the beehive. A couple are disturbed. They're trying to figure out if anything's really wrong, and then once they realize something's wrong, then they send out a hormone
Yeah.
that just triggers the whole thing to just go nuts on
I
you.
feel like I really love the concept of this mechanic in across RPGs. This feels fun to have a build up to a visible counter that's building up for everyone. I as a player am feeling the stress building up in the best possible way, knowing that there are 3 out of the or half the insects required to trigger the swarm are going love it.
Once again, I have to plug Blades in the Dark. They're they have a
Yeah.
clocks mechanic
Yeah.
where it's oh, here's how many segments you have until the guards are alerted, or the alarm goes off. It's
It's a good
fantastic. It's
system.
such a good system. Anyway.
It is.
Still waiting to play it.
And
Mhm.
and she's like, "Oh, thank God you made it." Those
Yeah, well, I
those
think
insects-
the real.
they could attack any moment now.
Yep, yep.
Gideon
We're
and
gonna have to get outta
Carson,
here.
you're gonna have to carry them through. The ship's no good no
We'll
more.
be prepared. Okay, all right.
We will
As
run
long as we
defocus.
can make it to the beach, we can get to our tractor.
All right, we load them up on stretchers and try to go back the way we came.
Okay, so it's at 11:35. So do you guys want to do this now, or do you want to wait till next time? I'll leave it up to you.
My vote
You
is
do.
first and foremost keep puppy. I think we do it, and if we trigger the swarm, like that's the cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I can agree with that.
Like,
we either
we
get to the other,
can't-
whichever comes first. We either get to the other end or we.
Yeah, we
swarmed.
get to the tractor. The swarm triggers is like feels like a good. Oh, you see, she agrees. Maisie agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have dogs in space instead of cats.
Hey,
No dogs on the moon.
should always have cats.
It's true. No dogs on the moon.
Okay, so
Oh.
we got
Yeah.
it's Gideon and Carson.
I have a no dogs on the moon sweater.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
So good.
And here's Carson.
Oh.
So who's gonna carry them?
Well, so if we have, so out of curiosity, from a stretcher standpoint, mechanically, does it like humanitarian wise, we want to put these people on a stretcher because we don't want to jostle them because they probably have some horrible spinal injury or something. But mechanically, does that actually matter, or should it really realistically, like from a mechanic standpoint, just be one of us dealing with these people? Because the stretcher, I mean, is going to take up each of, we're going to split into two groups.
If we can tie ropes to like make them into basically giant suitcases, I can carry both.
That's the best idea ever.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
What's your strength, Alouette?
8.
8? I'll allow you to carry both of them.
Hell yeah. Element stretcher suitcase for the win.
But Anne's like, you might hurt him. Carrying them like that.
No,
They need to be lied
I will
flat.
be very careful.
he's fine. She's a robot. She's very good at what she do.
I prefer synthetic.
It's Krasimir is disrespected. I'm so sorry. Artificial person.
This is good.
Well, you would need a medical aid roll for each one of them. If you fail the medical aid roll, then
And we don't have to take them.
you have to use a stretcher. That means they're too
Oh,
injured,
okay.
too injured to be carried like
I like
that.
that.
You have to carry.
That's
But
good.
if you pass,
Fair enough.
then you can carry like that. So think about who's going to roll that. I'll be right back. Just 1 minute, not even that.
Claps to Omega. That's good. That's good GMing on
Yeah.
the feet.
I can
My
aid.
medical aid is gonna be a 5 without any help.
I got
I don't
I
have
can
any
help.
melody, so I can't
I got
help.
zilch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
only good at one
got
thing.
big on
That's
safety.
survival and piloting were the two things I'm good at.
And that's how Blair's made it this far.
Yeah.
And stress. Lots and lots of stress.
I think I'm gonna
Oh
pick
my-
a point up in piloting and survival just to aid.
Mhm.
It seems like
I-
skills that might need an aid at some point that I don't.
Fair.
As long as you can pick up a point, you can help.
I
Yeah.
have at least one in most things, honestly. I've put a lot of XP into like bumping a lot of skills just by one.
It's true. I mean,
Yeah.
Howen's OG at this point, so.
Yeah, I don't think I was using
Yeah.
XP. Got missed a
Yeah.
lot of
Oh, that's true. You did. You missed. Yeah,
Missed
enough
a lot of
episodes.
sessions.
That hurts.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Well, yeah, story points too, right?
That's true. We have some of
Ooh.
those sitting around.
Yeah, I
forget
never
about
used
that.
story points.
Yeah, everybody forgets that.
Yeah.
I should have reminded you.
I
I
use
feel
story
like I
points
just
all
always
the
pull
time.
up like the skills tab of my character sheet and just I don't really look away from it.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, story points, what are those?
Yeah,
Yeah.
meanwhile,
When
I'm
did I
like
get
sitting here,
those?
I'm like conscious of my story points all the time. I'm like, when do I desperately need to waste this? Probably on something that's irrelevant, like a lighting of a cigarette.
And they have to happen before the roll, correct?
Ooh,
Yes.
Or does
yes.
it matter?
Yeah,
Great.
that is-
Yeah, you're right. I think that's right.
Yeah, I think you have
Alright.
to use them before.
You have to use
Yeah,
Well,
it.
it sounds like I'm
you
making
basically
some
get
metaphor.
one success. Basically, it gives you one success.
Alright.
All right, let's get
But
this
can you choose
metaphor
that
roll.
after?
Hey,
Alright, and it sounds like I'm just rolling what I've got for that.
+1, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus one,
I
okay.
don't know.
You could look that up for him if you want.
Trying to find it now.
So who's rolling? You gotta
Alright,
roll?
okay. Yep, I got it. Here we are.
B.
So that's one.
Okay, so
And-
Anka can be carried.
Okay. And I'm gonna make another one for Carson was the other?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so Alouette, you can carry both of them.
Excellent.
Nice.
Well, Ange goes, I want to get out of here, so I'm going first. Okay?
Alright. Be careful. Take your time.
Oh, it's -1. Oh, I gotta roll
Oh,
it again.
Shit.
Oh, she did it.
Yeah.
There it is.
And gives no
Makes it to-
fucks.
Who's next?
I feel like Alouette should go like not too late just in case
But
the bugs are batting,
yeah,
you know? Because like if they're swarming, we want her through.
but also maybe she might.
But if someone else goes, then maybe we
Yeah.
have a success to spare, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not bad, but I can't push.
Yeah, I'm not. My mobility is not good. I'll be honest.
I'll go next. I got 5 total die here. Did you say it's a -1?
And if you panic, say you triggered the bite, and if you panic, it triggers the swarm too. So it's not just
Oh.
6; it's a panic too.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
push a
burst
roost.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Rest is good.
I stumble for a second and do like the balancing arms like "Ugh," and get my lung, and then I look back like I was gonna help, and I'm like I just shake my head. Nope.
Well, the good news is Alouette also can't panic.
That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
all right. Am I going then?
I think
Do you
so.
want to do that? Yeah, that might be the move.
Don't know if you want me going last.
Just swing for the
Yeah.
fences, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right.
There you
Minus-
go.
Did you do -1?
I did not. Damn.
Oh, so
fuck.
think again.
God damn it.
Oh,
yeah.
Better.
Better.
Pull somebody across.
2 left.
But
Okay,
he's got-
yeah,
he's got-
Thank you, people,
he's got
and be
an
like,
extra one.
hop on my back.
no, wait, well, like I'd say the 2 successes are for each one. That's a good.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's fair. That's
All right.
Unless he's like Superman, like he's got 2, and he's like, "Come on, I'm carrying you 2, 3 people."
That's
Probably
reasonable.
good.
Okay, well,
If anyone could be Alouette. Alright.
All right,
Hi,
Alan and
Tumblr.
Blair, who's going?
Well, I mean, I have -2.
Okay. Oh, that's
So-
fair. Do you want me to go first then? Or
Yeah, you can go first.
yeah,
it's fine.
okay. Alright. And this is with a -1. Let me put that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna push that.
oh yeah.
Okay, okay. Alright.
Okay.
Mhm.
One,
D3.
one,
D3.
one.
Yep.
If it gets 3, that's the swarm goes.
It's not. It's gonna be 1, right?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Totally.
1.
Was I the only one believing there?
Yeah,
I believed so hard
My dream
Rick.
is weak.
this time.
All of a sudden, you trip, fall to the ground, and all the insects start swarming in the frenzy. It starts circling in the air, and it just gets chaotic in the sky. And like you said, lethal. That's the end of the session. We'll do it.
Do
Finish
it.
it up next time.
You got,
Alright.
you got a flamethrower, right?
Alright.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Australia says Alouette will remember this. Comes up on the top of the screen. Oh, Dragon Age. That's great. Or Mass Effect, I guess.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good
That
little
was a good one. That's a
good little
that
game.
is a good one.
Yeah.
Game within the game.
Gaska is pretty good, right? He writes some good shit.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like everything on the ship went so well too, and then the swarm, just the bugs, just immediately.
It had to
We
balance
came
out.
off the first half feeling so good about ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't deal with any perfected. Like we were sitting there ready for it,
Yeah.
and then we let our guards down, and our belief fell. And
Yeah.
bugs and vines.
hmm
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
totally
jeez.
different type of scenario than dealing with politics.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this will be fun next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epsilon's gonna love coming back to this.
Oh,
She's gonna
She's
be up for
streaming
the ship.
across. She's streaming across in her own tractor. Like I can't believe I let them go on their own.
yeah, let her know that she's all alone with Tan.
Oh,
And
God, he's
Lakota.
gonna
And
be dead.
Lakota. Her 2 favorite
They're
people.
we're gonna come back to a massacre. They're all gonna be dead.
She's performed an entire mutiny while we were gone.
If anyone's played Final Fantasy, like the original Final Fantasy VII, it's gonna be like when Sephiroth kills everyone in Shinra, and you're just like walking through the headquarters, and there's blood everywhere. That's gonna be the ship when we arrive.
Yeah.
And Tan will be
We
dead
show
on
up
a
and
desk with a
she's like-
clipboard.
You almost got killed by a couple bugs.
Yeah, I love these bugs. It's a good rule. We used them a lot in this campaign.
Yeah, it's good.
You guys ever run Alien RPG yourself for any your own personal games?
I've
Once
been
or
in
twice.
one, but I've never run it.
Ever use the swarms? The creature? It's in the main
No.
rulebook. No?
It's
I
good
think
though.
so.
I dig it.
Next stream begins with Epsilon having to read "This is Seja Dravakowski, the last known survivor," again of the Soviet island. Yeah, we'll see.
3 people on the ship with her. She'll be fine.
Fine. Oh no, she's gonna kill them all. So
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Last known survivor by choice.
Yeah.
by choice.
And the cat. You forgot the cat. Right?
No, the cat's with
Right,
us.
right, right.
It's stuck on the tractor.
Yeah.
Sneak in with us.
I'm gonna kill the damn cat.
We'll get
Yeah.
to the beach. We'll be fleeing the swarm, and you'll see like this cat like sitting on the steering wheel, and it'll be like, "Bum, bum, 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 bum." Cat abandons us.
He drives away. Yeah.
Chooses.
Oh.
Well, Austria, thanks for watching the show again. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Katie Harper's out here too. Thanks for you hanging out. We got Twilight 2000 on Saturday. They're on their nuclear sub. They just entered the nuclear submarine, so we'll see what happens with that. Next week's Walking Dead. But other than that, and yeah, we got Christmas coming up soon, 1 more month, and we're going to have some special shows going around the week of Christmas, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Probably some Vason, maybe some Walking Dead, maybe 10 candles, maybe. 'Cause I made that scenario for the Halloween, but it didn't work out, so still got it.
Yeah, I still got my
As long as
holiday
it's spooky
or
season in your heart.
Yeah, yeah.
I still got the Halloween one shot in the bag.
Yeah.
If we ever want to play it.
Cody's got a Halloween
shit.
one shot, and
Yeah, man.
he's got the electric. What's that? The electric playground? What's it called?
The Electric State.
The electric state. Yeah, he's got that going. So stay tuned for that whenever
Sweet.
we get a date and players for that. So the electric
Yeah,
state
cool.
is coming too.
Nice.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming out, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody. Appreciate it. Ciao.
So long.